All of us reach a point in time where we are depleted and need to somehow find a way to reignite the fire within. But how do we spark that flame? Welcome to Reignite Resilience, where we will venture into the heart of the human spirit. We'll discuss the art of reigniting our passion and strategies to stoke our enthusiasm. And now, here are your hosts, Natalie Davis and Pamela Cass.
Welcome back to another episode of the Reignite Resilience podcast. I am your co-host, Natalie Davis, and I'm so excited to be back with all of you. And joining me, of course, is your co-host, Pam Cass. Hello, Pam. How are you today?
I am fabulous now because it is finally Friday. I have been looking forward to Friday since Monday, and Bart made it a really long, very, very long week. When you work on the weekend, you just want it to be the weekend again, and I've got to work this weekend, so it's going to perpetually.
You have been, you're caught in a loop. That's not a good thing that it's Friday because you're still going to work.
We'll work all day tomorrow, but I do want to do a huge shout out because our second book launched on Thursday.
Yes.
And so if you guys have not checked it out, it is on Amazon, Meaningful Success. I'm so excited about that book. So
yes. And we will have, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, by the time this airs, everyone should have listened to the promo edition of the podcast where we talk about the book. We dive into the 6 principles that are covered in that book. I'm really excited. Some fabulous additional resources and tools that are being created to support the book and your journey and your work. Your is the listener, whoever is listening to this. So, that was a huge thing. I still get a little nervous when people are like, just ordered it, or I'm reading the ebook and then I get sweaty and think, great.
You'll get over that. You'll get over it, and it'll be like, whatever.
I'm not there yet. I'm definitely not there yet.
Make yourself a cocktail. It'll be fine.
Exactly. Which could lead to a whole different thing. Like every time somebody reaches out and I need to pour a drink. Hold on. Give me a minute.
That could get dangerous. That could get real dangerous real quick. So
exactly. Well, I am super excited because we have a fabulous guest that is joining us today. So I'm going to let you tell our listeners who's joining us.
Absolutely. So today we have a serial entrepreneur. His name is Bart, and he has been turning opportunities into successful ventures since before he could legally drive. I cannot wait to hear about that. His mission is simple. He wants to help you create financial security by monetizing what you already know. Life's curveballs are inevitable, but when you've built a solid financial foundation, you'll be ready to handle them. That is so true. Well, welcome, Bart. We are so excited to have you with us today. And so I want to dive right into what you did before you even could drive. And tell me you didn't start driving when you were 30. Like this was like before you were 16, I'm assuming.
No, I wrecked my first car at age 8.
Oh!
Okay. I feel that we should start with that before we get to the entrepreneurial piece.
So I grew up in a small town in southern New Mexico. It's a farming town.
Okay.
And at age 8, my dad was sitting me on his lap and I was taking over the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Didn't touch the pedals, anything like that. And one day I played hooky from school. I don't know if you guys have done that, but I said, Mom, I don't feel good. And Mom and Dad had to go to town and I stayed home. And the keys to the car were hanging right on the refrigerator. And I thought, this would be a great time to practice with the pedals. Mom or Dad is going to be so proud.
Of course he will.
I grabbed the keys. I went out to the garage and there it was. The Blue Beast. It was a 1974 Ford LTD 4-door. The hood went on forever, especially for a little kid.
Exactly.
And I set myself on the end of that seat with the steering wheel. I could touch the pedals. And I started to back out of the carport.
Okay, wait. You knew how to put it in reverse.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's impressive.
I'm a smart kid. Or at least I was. I don't know if I am now, but I was when I was a kid. And so I put it in reverse and I started to back out. And I got out and was the street ran right by, and when I say a street, the highway, I mean, it's not much of a street. The highway ran right by the house, and a car went by, and I go, "Oh, no, I'm gonna get in trouble. They just saw me." So I got scared, and so I decided to go park the car back in the carport, and I'm cruising in the carport with my foot on
Oh,
the brake, and it started to go a little faster than I liked, and I picked my foot up and I put it down on the gas pedal,
Oh, no.
and that car went boom right into the end of the garage. Now this car was a beast. It didn't do anything to the car. And so I was excited. I looked and, "Oh, okay, phew." And then I turned around
oh dear.
and the cupboards at the end of the carport were destroyed.
Oh,
Mhm.
oh. Well, maybe they
And
won't notice.
I know, right? Man, that's exactly what I
I
thought.
don't know what happened. Weird.
And so anytime they got home and they didn't notice because they parked the truck in the front of the house instead of in the carport, and they came in and mom was cooking and doing whatever is, and man, I was a helpful little boy. Anytime she needed something out of the garage, I was there to go get it.
Yes.
And then it was found, and my dad put me in interrogation. "Hey, what happened?"
Yeah.
I said, "It wasn't me. I must have been Carolyn, my sister. Must have been Carolyn when she came home from the dance the other night. It was late. She didn't realize what she did." And I did good for about a day, and then dad broke me, and I gave in, and I told him, "Okay, yeah, it was me."
Broke you.
And so that summer, well, number 1, I was grounded for a month from TV and anything, and that summer, I had to work in the fields hoeing weeds for 50 cents an hour until I paid for the cupboards.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, talk about child labor laws being broken there.
a bit, a bit.
Now, here's the rest of the story. My dad gets older, and in his old age, he was pulling the car into the carport. He missed the brake and hit the gas and destroyed the cupboards that
Again.
I that I worked
Sure.
all summer to
Why?
fix. And
Oh,
and
wow.
he didn't have to work all summer in the field
That's
hoeing weeds to
not
fix
fair.
them.
Not
Not at
That
all.
just is not fair.
That's terrible.
That is amazing. That's as you're telling the story, like, from the parent side, I'm trying to think, would I be have
Oh,
been more upset that the car was wrecked or that the house is wrecked, right? Like, or the cupboards, right? And so, I don't know which one would have made me more upset, but you know what? 1 summer and a month of being grounded, I don't think that's bad at all.
yeah.
That's
They
not
were
bad.
No.
they were more upset about me lying and trying to
That's it.
blame my
That's
sister.
exactly
That
it.
Yeah.
was the real
Yep.
punishment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just happy. I think as a parent, I'd be like, "Oh my gosh, thank goodness you didn't go out into the highway."
I know.
Yes.
I was
I
just gonna
mean,
go around the house a few times, but
oh,
anyway, I didn't make it. I didn't even make it one time, and I was like, "Okay, I better park the
got
car."
freaked
That's
out.
it. Let's
Oh,
park it.
wow. Okay. Well, you've just taken charge since the age of 8, where you like
Exactly.
gonna get in the way, no fear, no nothing, just gonna go forward.
That's kind of the way my life went, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And so let's fast forward to the business side of things.
Yeah.
I I bought my first stereo at age 11. I
Okay.
worked all summer. This is after I paid for the cupboards, by the way. I worked all summer to earn money to buy my first stereo. I loved music. I love listening to music. Little did I know I just purchased a liability
Mm.
because every time we'd go to town, I'd have to buy the new tunes. And back then,
Oh,
you had to buy the whole album or the whole
Yes.
cassette or the whole CD. You had
Yes.
yeah.
to buy all the crap for the 2 songs you wanted.
Yep.
Exactly.
Mhm.
And so
Yep.
it was just expensive for an 11-year-old kid. When I turned 15 and got my driver's license, that's when I started my first business, and it was a mobile disco business. Now, I'm living in Podunk, New Mexico. No one was hiring 15-year-old DJs.
Yeah.
And so I created my own opportunity. After the football game or the basketball game on the weekends, I would rent the community center, hire an off duty cop for security. Mom and dad took money at the door. I spun records. Everybody danced, had a good time.
Mm.
Look at you.
And I would make five to $700 a night as a 15-year-old kid.
Which
Yeah.
is huge.
Yeah.
And so I did that all through the rest of my high school career and then throughout college
Okay.
and just made my extra spending money, and I enjoyed it. It was something I loved,
Mhm.
and so I monetized having fun.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah. I love that. Bart, did you have like examples of entrepreneurs in your life that you look to, like other business owners that you said, if I'm going to create the opportunity, or what sparked that for you?
So my dad, I said he was a farmer. He was a pig
Yeah.
farmer, but he had his hands in many different
Mm,
things. All in the agricultural industry. We lived in southern New Mexico. He was
Mhm.
part owner in a dairy in Idaho, part owner in a mushroom warehouse in Utah,
okay.
then a produce warehouse in Arizona. That produce warehouse is where Diamondback Stadium now stands.
Oh, wow.
So
Wow.
when they wanted that property, let's just say there was a lot of money exchanged hands.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so he never set me down and taught me the birds and the bees of business. He showed me by example,
Mm,
and then when I wanted to do things, he encouraged me and helped me along the way. I
mm.
mean, him and mom were taking money at the door till
Yeah.
11, 12 o'clock at night, you know?
Wow.
Yeah. So we're
And
supporting it. Love it.
so he was and then even beyond business, if I so I was in FFA. I don't know if if you guys know what FFA is, Future
Mhm.
Farmers of America,
Yep.
and they would do fundraisers. And anytime they had a fundraiser, I would set a goal, and my dad would be, "Okay, this is your goal. You better go for it. You need to go get on the phone right now. We'll go collect money later."
Mm,
And so he would encourage me and help me make the phone calls. And so, quick couple of examples. One year it was oranges.
okay.
And if you sold $500 worth of oranges, you got a pair of Justin Ropers, which was the boot of
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
And I said, "Okay, if I sell over $1,000, do I get 2 boots?" Because I wanted a pair of boots for my girlfriend.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I sold $1,100 in this small town in New Mexico.
Wow.
I got my 2 boots. By the time they came in, my girlfriend had broken up with me, and I had a pair of boots that I actually gave them to her. She wanted nothing to do with it, gave them to her married sister-in-law, so I bought boots for a married lady, or I won boots for a married lady. What a waste.
I was gonna say, so
I
many
would
lessons
oh,
learned there, right? Lessons learned. That's
And then the next year, I think it was magazine subscriptions.
Ah,
okay.
And so I had a goal. This is going to blow your mind, but I had a goal to buy a rifle, a hunting rifle that was in this catalog. We would earn points. You use the points to get these things, and there was a hunting rifle in there, and that was my goal.
Okay.
And I got my goal, and I had extra points that I gave away to my friends so they could get what they wanted.
Awesome.
And it's all from my dad saying, "Okay, you have this goal. Now go for it."
Do it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, this is a small town. You got 10, 12 kids going
Yes.
after the same clients. You need to be fast.
Yeah.
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 Indecision or inaction is going to lose you. You're not going to make it. So you need to do it now.
Well, and I
That's
love
And
that you had the courage to make the phone calls.
Mhm.
I don't know that I had the courage. I just
Well,
had
you
dad.
did it.
I
He
did
had
it.
the goal. Yeah, he had the
Goal,
goal
Yeah.
he
that
was
was
focused on.
yeah,
Yeah.
more important than the fear of picking up the phone.
Yeah. And so, well, yeah. Anyway, there's other stories about that picking up the phone. I can remember, we had those touch tone phones, that you had
Yeah.
to push the buttons. And I wasn't afraid of calling people for business or anything like that, but calling a girl, for a
Oh,
date. And you would get
Yes.
to that last number
And
and you're like, 1, 2, 3, okay.
and then just hope, don't pick up, don't pick up.
mhm. Yes, yes, don't let the call waiting. Just let it go to voicemail, or no, they didn't have voicemail.
Nope, it's just a
It was the
recorder.
airframe
Yes.
key, right? Oh my gosh, some of our listeners right now are like, "What are they talking about?"
Yes,
I know, right?
yeah.
Because
Oh my
that, like,
gosh.
the music is all on one thing, and you have to buy it, and
Yep.
yeah,
Mhm, mhm. Yes, there were a lot of
Yep.
things on cassette,
yeah.
including the
Well,
voice messages.
and so that first stereo,
Yeah.
it had a cassette deck on one
Oh,
side,
yeah.
the tuner in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah.
What was right here?
Oh, the speaker?
No,
No.
there
Oh,
was
Was
another.
that where you rewound it? Was that where you had to
No, no.
oh.
Oh, I
an
didn't know.
8-track player,
Oh my okay.
Oh,
We didn't
wow.
have those. My
and then the record on top.
oh my
Oh, wow.
okay,
That was actually snazzy. I
that's
mean, to have all of
incredible.
them, yes.
That's huge.
That's what we had back then, was
Okay,
all-in-one systems.
That
okay.
was snazzy.
So my
Yes.
my grandfather's car that he gave to my dad when we were growing up had the 8-track, and I just
Mhm.
remember the trunk had these giant boxes that had all the 8 tracks because it was
Yes.
so big. So he had
Yes.
to carry them. Can you imagine? His
So
would not even fit
my first car had an 8-track player in it, and I had one 8-track. That's I didn't obviously, I
Right, what
didn't
was
buy
it?
any more.
You gotta tell us
It
what it was.
was it was Sweet.
Oh,
Sweet.
The band's name was Sweet, and their hit on that album was called Love Is Like Oxygen.
Okay.
okay.
I'm gonna have to pull
And
Okay.
Sweet, love is like oxygen.
That's I love that you still remember that.
Well, you have to. If you had one 8-track, you
You're
were
listening to
listening
it.
to it all
Yes.
the time until it probably wore out.
Exactly. Yeah.
well, and I put in another stereo. I built it
Yeah,
up yet, but
yeah.
anyway.
Oh, that's so
I
awesome.
love that.
That's
Well, Bart, like, I think just at a young age, just having that one direction, one simple instruction that you received from your dad, like, here's your goal, go get it. But you learned so many skills, both like sales skills and soft skills that come along the way, because
mhm,
there's a huge amount of like immediate emotional intelligence that you have to understand when you're basically competing against every other youth and selling this small town
Yeah,
oranges or magazine subscription or whatever it is, fill in the
mhm.
product or service.
yeah,
You gain so much expertise, probably unbeknownst to you, as at a young age.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
and I didn't even fall back on it until after. So I went to college. My dream job from about 16 on, I wanted to get in the FBI and chase serial killers.
ooh, okay.
That was my dream. And we had an FBI agent that was a friend, and he said the easiest way in was through accounting because most accountants don't want to be in the FBI, but yet they need accountants in the
Yeah,
FBI. And he
Okay.
said once you get in, you don't have to stay in the white collar crime. You
Yeah.
apply to the positions that are open, and if you're good enough, you get them. So
mm,
my idea was to get in through accounting and then go somewhere else.
Yeah.
okay.
I'm studying accounting. I found out something very quick. I didn't like it,
Yeah.
and I wasn't very good at it.
Yeah.
But
Right.
it was a means to an end. We're gonna do this. This
Yeah,
is gonna get me where I wanna go.
Yeah.
I took a break right before my last quarter up at college. I went home and helped out on the pig farm to improve my Spanish and have more Spanish speaking opportunities. While I was down there, I had custom agent friends and border patrol and just regular cops getting this RK surgery done on their eyes to correct their vision. This was before LASIK,
Yeah.
and it was at the time it was fresh out, so it was kind of still considered experimental, and it was quite expensive. But I'm down in small town USA making money with no place to spend it,
yeah.
and
Mm,
so it was burning holes in my pocket, and I was like, okay, I'm going to do it.
yeah.
I went and got it done. It was 20/20 in one eye, 20/25 in the other eye, clear up until like 52, 53 before I had to get glasses again.
Yeah.
But I got back up to school. I started the application process to the FBI and found out that that surgery automatically disqualified me.
Why?
I was devastated
Ugh,
Oh.
because remember, I don't like accounting
and
and
you were
I'm not
doing
good
it.
at it.
You only had
I
one button
don't
left.
I don't want to be counting other people's money.
No.
I hire an accountant. I pay an accountant quite well to take care of my
Yep.
taxes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
And
wow.
so I'm like, I finished my degree. I got my degree, but I just didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
And that's when I kind of fell back on what I had learned from my dad just by being there.
Mm,
You know, a buddy of mine, I'm up at my school, I'm doing my part-time job landscaping, which I enjoyed, but it didn't pay me very well.
mm,
And a buddy of mine worked for a bungee jump company. And he's like, Bart, do you want to go back to Japan? I'd spent a couple of years in Japan. I spoke Japanese fairly fluently.
wow.
They had just sold a tower in Japan. They needed somebody for translating and all that stuff. And I He didn't know it, but I am an adrenaline junkie. I mean, I
Okay.
love that stuff. And
Mm.
so I thought about it for a quick second, and I unjokingly said, "Yeah, I think I do. Let's do it." 3 months later, I was in Japan pushing little Japanese people off the top of a bungee tower.
Oh,
I shouldn't
wow.
say push,
Yeah,
assisting.
Assisting them,
gently, gently.
prompting them to take their own leave.
Um,
Exactly.
well, yeah,
With a
we
little tug.
Exactly.
well, we knew you were an adrenaline junkie when you were decided to take that car on a
At 8 years
joyride
old.
out of the garage
Exactly.
or the
At 8 years
carport.
old.
Yeah,
There were signs.
yeah,
Exactly.
there were signs.
Yeah, and so that's where I just anything that crosses my path, good, bad, or ugly, I
Yeah.
always ask, "How can I monetize it?"
Oh,
Okay,
And that was the first thing. That was
yeah.
the first thing.
love it.
Well, I don't know if you would count my music thing because I guess I did that first,
Mhm.
Okay.
but I was going down the regular get a job path
Yeah,
and things didn't work out. And then
yeah.
everything some people look back and say I was lucky. And I say, well,
Mhm.
Seneca says luck is when opportunity and preparedness meet,
Yes.
Yep.
but you can't just meet, you got to take action.
Well, yeah,
Exactly.
and there's
And
hard
so
fought.
I took action.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah,
And that's how it all started. And then, I mean, there's other stories we can get into as we go along the way, but
Yeah.
that's what I've done.
yeah.
Bart, like looking at monetizing everything that you do or trying to find an opportunity to monetize the things that you do and the things that you enjoy, is that something that you discovered like it from a reflection point? Like you realize that after years of reflection today? Or did you recognize that like after graduating and finding yourself in Japan and the things that continue to occur after that, that I'm going to create a way to one, do the things that I enjoy and make money at the things that I enjoy
I think I recognize it afterwards.
after. Okay.
So I'm in
Yeah.
Japan, I'm working at the bungee jump. I had and I'm contracted with the Japanese company and not with the
Mhm.
American company.
Mhm.
And I had nothing to do at night, so 'cause I didn't have any friends, so I'd go to the gym.
Mhm.
And
Okay.
I'm 6'4", 220 at that time, so fairly good sized.
Mhm.
And,
Yeah.
white as white can be. The green go in Japan, and they're like,
Exactly.
"Oh, I don't wanna go talk to him." They don't know if I speak Japanese or not, so probably 2, 3 weeks went by, nobody talked to me but the staff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then finally this one guy, he comes up to me and he goes, "Hello."
Yeah.
And I said, "Hello," with the best English
Yes.
I could come up with. And then
Yes.
I started speaking Japanese to him, and he's like,
And
"Whew,
he's like, "Thank goodness."
I'm
Exactly.
I'm glad you speak Japanese because I was done at hello."
That's all I had. That's all I had.
We became friends. He was a big rig driver in Japan,
Okay.
and about a year and a half later, he decided he wanted to stop driving big rig, and he wanted to start importing camping trailers and Ford and Dodge diesel pickups from America.
Hmm.
And he asked me if I would help him. I thought he knew how to do it, and I said yes. Found out he did not know how to do it, so we learned how to do it together. That was
Yeah.
back in '97. We're still
Yeah.
doing it to this day.
Oh, I love that.
Beautiful.
And that
Congratulations.
came
Yeah.
because someone asked me to do something, and I said yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Richard Branson puts it amazing. Says if someone comes to you with an amazing opportunity and you don't know how to do it,
So, yeah.
say yes and then figure it out.
And then figure it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what we did.
Yeah.
And it's very side hustle time, but very good income. I mean, it's kind of like this,
I
but
was
it's
gonna
still
say,
very good
starts as
income.
side hustle time, but it becomes main hustle, right? Like, it's in terms of, like, the income that it's generating or the
Yeah, but
resources that it's
the
creating.
time is a few calls a day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing.
And if
Yeah.
some days there's no calls if I don't
Yeah.
have anything to look for.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so it's one of those things that's where anything, like I said, anything that crosses my path, good, bad, or ugly,
Yes.
I say, how can I monetize it?
Yeah.
So I don't know how much research you did on me,
Mm.
but
Oh,
I lost my lower left leg
Oh,
in
are you frozen?
2024.
yes, I think
Oh,
so.
no, it's
And
like a cliffhanger.
Hold on. It
my
is. I know, and it
twisted
is a cliffhanger.
mind,
I'm like, "What are we
oh, I
getting?"
lost you.
Bend over to grab a shoe or something.
Exactly. I feel like there's something that is
Are you there? Just
for
in
our
case you're
listeners, we're
recording, I'm
having
gonna
a
come.
moment of technical
Oh,
difficulties. We're gonna see
no.
what happens because right at the moment, unless this is
Yes.
intentional, we're
Maybe he's just frozen intentionally. Yeah, maybe it's
inten
maybe it's like,
Yes, yes. I'm curious about it, but I do love the fact that he is like serial entrepreneur. Like that was the piece that really piqued my interest because it is something that that we definitely share. Like we are just these serial entrepreneurs. We just keep creating it. What do you want to do? We don't know. We'll create it. Keep
well,
making it
and very
happen.
much we don't know how to do it yet, but
No,
we we're
but
like,
we will
"Let's just
figure
do
it
it.
out.
We'll figure it out."
Exactly.
I think that
Exactly.
that is the piece that I think stops a lot of
It does.
entrepreneurs because
It does.
they think, "Okay, well, I've got an idea, but I gotta figure out all the how before I do anything," and sometimes you
Exactly.
just gotta take the leap and then figure it out.
And then it all falls into
It
place.
does, yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I think and that's and I definitely want to chat with Bart about that because I think every person processes it a little bit differently, right? Like it's like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I just said yes to doing whatever it is." And then you've got to figure it out. Or and I think giving yourself permission to say, "You know what? I tried to figure it out and it didn't work." And it's like,
yeah,
"Okay, on to the next thing. What now what?
yeah.
Now or what did I learn from
Yeah,
it?"
and I love that too, because I like,
Yeah.
I mean, my son's kind of in that perpetual thing where he, like, thinks of an idea, goes, and
Yep.
then he's like, "Alright, this isn't gonna work," pivot and does something else, and I think
Exactly.
that's just the entrepreneurial mind. It's
Yes.
never a, I'm not gonna do it because I'm afraid of failure." It's a, "I'm gonna
Exactly.
do this. If it fails, that's fine. I'll
That's fine.
figure something else."
Exactly. Exactly. Then we'll do the next thing.
Yeah,
We'll figure out the next thing.
next thing, and it is not for everybody.
Exactly. Exactly. All right, let's see.
Well,
I'm going
hopefully
to let me
it works
stop
out.
this. Hold on.
Thank you for joining us today on the Reignite Resilience podcast. We hope you had some aha moments and learned a few new real-life ideas to fuel the flames of passion. Please subscribe on your favorite streaming platform, like or download your favorite episodes, and of course, share with your friends and family. We look forward to seeing you again next time on Reignite Resilience.
Reignite Resilience family, we are so excited to share with you that the book, The Quiet Gift, A Journey of Self-Worth and Resilience, is now available on audiobook at Amazon. Make sure that you check the link in the show notes so that you can click on that and download a copy of the audiobook. This is an amazing story written by Pam as a part of the Red Journal series and narrated by Kristen Aiken Salata. So we hope you enjoy. Until next time, we'll see you soon.